If you guys saw Trevor's video the other day, you'll see some parts are about to arrive. An entire vehicle is about to arrive to rebuild my Colorado. But speaking of Trevor, today's the final day to enter for your chance to win his Telluride and 20K cash, or just take 50K cash outright. I'm going to put the link in the description. I'm going to pin Trevor's comment at the top. I'm going to have him comment so I can pin it. But today's the final day. We're still in the middle of our Civic giveaway, so we're going to shout out to Trevor's Telluride. Go get it. And this first clip is a blast from the past. We went into reverse because we filmed some stuff that didn't get uploaded. And there were some questions about some tires and whatnot. It all gets answered in this first clip. So sit back, watch the first clip, and then we get into current stuff. The EK9 looks so good. Exciting day today. It's track prep for my version of Hot Version. My version of Hot Version, fyeah version. So what Josh is doing is he took the wheels, the tires, off the tees that came with the EK9, which these are the tees that came with the EK9. I believe this is Blast Bronze. It doesn't look OG, but it also doesn't look quite as dark as Blast Bronze, but it doesn't have the anodized lip. So I don't know what I'm dealing with here. I'll send some pictures out. Oh, these have been refinished. So someone matched the bronze pretty good, because you can see here, looks like a dent, but the paint isn't damaged. And there. Anyway, so this had 225 R888Rs, and Josh is swapping those onto the stock wheels. Reason being, the stock wheels have Ultimax RT43s on them.
Look at that right there.
195 something something. These are trash all seasons. And that had R888Rs on them. So let's see. We're getting almost an inch of tire. Let's say almost an inch of tire. So.
It has some good sidewall on it.
Yeah. Is this one done?
I was just about to pull. It's just too loud.
Oh, it's gonna be loud.
Yeah.
So when we got the EK9, the wiper arms looked like shit. We powder coated them. We just blasted the whole thing. It moves. But the coolest thing, zoom in on that, boy. We got spoon wiper arms like real boys, real Honda boys. So we're gonna throw these on and complete the EK9 for the day.
For like another season. Yeah.
Good morning. If you haven't entered for your chance to win the Civic, link is in the description, tommyfyeah.com. If you saw the track day video, you'll notice the car was making a very heinous noise. People try to talk shit, say things were rubbing. Of course things are rubbing. This is a goddamn tiny little car with some pretty meaty tires for it, but Josh, you want to grab your light?
Yeah.
I'll show you what's going on. Very small. Should be a very simple fix, but we got it up on the lift today to check it out. And right there, the tip of that, I don't think you can tell because your light, maybe bring your light a little further away. Oh, there it is. It was rubbing. There's like a weird extra tab there. It didn't even damage the tires. Like I was looking for it on the tires.
Those are the front side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Did
nothing even like.
No, there's just a little bit. No, that's not even it.
Yeah, it just sucks because it's like such a resonance being.
It's just like so overhangy that it's like.
I kept touching in here. I'm like, did it rub anything?
Yeah, no, we didn't hear anything in the front. It was just the back, and it was just under hard cornering.
Like, these are all perfect.
Yeah, there's still the rubber
this will get fucked
strip.
Yeah, it was just like when it was
Just that.
Rub that.
So we're gonna have to smack that in a little bit, and then just cover it with a little paint, just so we don't have any rust there, I guess. But the other thing I wanted to ask Josh to do. Can you throw these wheels on just this side of this car?
Yep. I
want to see how the 16s look because I bought something. This car came with 15x8, I believe 35 TEs or 35 TEs. Pretty aggressive fitment for an EK and definitely aggressive fitment for an EG. I bought 16.7 42 TEs. Everyone says, oh, keep 15s. I'm going to see how the 16 look. I think 16 is the answer. So we'll get a before. After. So I think these look better on this car than they look on this car, and I would think the gunmetal ITR wheels would look better on this car, which is the same as CTR wheels, just a different color. So put in the comments if we should swap the wheels to 15s, because everyone keeps complaining and saying the EG needs 15s, and I think the EK looks better on 16s. I don't really care to run these wheels because I bought TEs, but it'd be cool for the time being to have these on the EK. What do you think?
It's like kind of a bigger car, but not really. I think it's just that ideology is because it's bubblier.
Yeah, it has like a bigger like headlight and front end, and the glass is a little bigger, and I don't know. I think this looks fucking sick. And then, so what we'll have to do eventually is test those wheels on this, and if that looks good, we'll repaint the EK9 wheels, gunmetal, put them on this, because I don't think those wheels look good in white. No. The ITR wheels, CTR wheels. And I think red and gunmetal looks better, but I don't know. We'll have both, so we can test fit those on. We can test fit these on to get a rough idea.
These are just fire wheels.
But these just look good on this. But a lot of people prefer not these, which is like in the Honda community.
Yeah.
But
medium wheels, spoon wheels. Like, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do TEs, like I always do. But put in the comments what you guys think of this on these and what you think we should do for wheels on the EG, because these were my first choice because they were available. I found a guy who had the 5-lug with the wheels, and so I had to test it, which is what we did. But maybe we should throw those two. Oh, the 225s are wide.
They're wide.
But these are a less aggressive wheel than these.
Yeah.
So if this rubbed with a 215, that actually might clear because those are 15.6.5. These are 16.7.
We also have to worry about that.
Yeah, and we don't on that. Yeah. So.
Look at that Japanese thing from the option videos with the pointer finger. You can just like jam it in the engine.
I have one of those.
We need that
My kids have them.
spoon thing.
Look at that. Okay, I've been busy, but Josh has ripped apart the Jimmy Oaks R32 because we have sold this to a customer, and we are trying to interview a new painter to have full time in the shop. And he said he'd come down and paint a bay, and what better bay than one that's already been kind of stripped down and needs some help. So Josh has done that. Ben's got to weld a couple holes before the painter comes and paints it, but I got a special delivery. So as you know, I have an S15. I've been looking for some interesting interior things for it for quite some time. I think I found my forever seats till they wear out and look dumb in a couple of years, but just got these in from the homeland. Not my homeland, but the seat's homeland, Japan. Dang. So back in the day when you ordered a Nissan Silvia, you can get a thing called B package, and it had blue or it had orange seats and door panels. They're all beat. The cars that come with them originally are all beat, and I found a set of really clean B package seats, but not door panels yet. Sorry, I can't talk. So I'm stoked on these. I don't know if I'll install them. I'll probably install them soon just to get them out of the elements. I'm super stoked. I couldn't wait and decided to throw the seats in. So, well, I didn't do it yet. I'm going to show you a little before. This video is all about befores and afters. These are the current seats. They're just normal black regular S15 seats. The only thing I have to steal from these is the buckle. Seat 1 is in and it looks so good. I don't know. I'm just a real butthurt for, damn it, now I sound like Rudnick. I'm just a real fan of OEM options that were cool and different. Anytime I can get something cool and different in the car, you know I'm gonna do it. Super stoked. They're in. Driver and passenger. As I go with this car, I will be purchasing things like this. The build will be ongoing for quite some time, but it takes time to find shit like this. It doesn't pop up all the time. So next I'm waiting for, or the plans for this car are gonna be an HKS 2.2 liter with top mount turbo kit and a bunch of other fun stuff. I'd like to restore the paint on the car. I'm still undecided on what color I want the car to be. I like it in black, but I also wouldn't mind it in red or yellow. I don't have a lot of variety in my car colors. I just am like taking my time with this car. It runs and drives, it looks pretty good, minus the paint on the roof and the hood. But I've decided one thing I am definitely gonna do to it that I have in my stash of parts is the Greddy big brake kit. Just because I think it's super period correct, super JDM, and I think it looks gangster. So this will be the next mod for that. But I think in the meantime, like, I'm going to be doing all the suspension. And to be fair, this is all the stuff for the S15. Brand new S15 subframe, reinforced, powder coated, prettied up. All brand new Nismo arms, 300ZX knuckles. I've got HKS coils for it. So I'll probably pick away at the rear. I'm just waiting for my Nismo 1.5 way LSD to come in. Once that's here, I'll probably do the rear. Then once my 2.2 and all that stuff comes, I'll tackle the front end stuff. But for now, it's just a stock Spec R with almost every option imaginable from Nissan. This car has auto leveling HIDs. They actually have a knob you can raise and lift, raise and lower. HIDs are an option. This has full aero, which what I mean by when I say full is some of the aero packages were just skirts and spats, but they have the other front bumper. This is full aero. This has the aero front bumper, aero skirts, aero spats, aero wing. Then moving forward, I have the B package interior. I've got all Spec R braces on the car, which is super strange, and it's from the factory. These weren't installed aftermarket, which is super strange. But one other item I have is I have the nav dash, which we stole from the Spec R outside. I do want to install that. I have no intentions of putting nav in there, but I was thinking like an HKS camp system or just a screen that could display readouts from the ECU. Haven't really decided on that yet, but that's the final option that I'm into. So this will be a fully spec'd Spec R, as if I went back in time and ordered it the way I wanted it from the dealer. The only thing I need now are door panels to match the blue and all my mods. So get excited for this thing. I love this car. I'm just not in any rush with this. This is more important to me right now. Anyway, let's go check out the bay. I love coming in here and seeing this site. If you haven't entered for your chance to win, not this car, link is in the description, tommyfyeah.com. We've got some other mods to do to this, but anyway, yesterday, the guy who we're interested in having paint for us, still working out the details, he came by, started prepping the silver car bay, and we found it needed a little bit more than we originally thought. So here it is, all sanded, some spots primered. Somebody took the battery tray out, so we have to weld some holes. Not a big deal because we don't really run the battery there, we run other things. Ben filled some holes there. Ben filled a hole there. That's normally tapped, but we didn't redo that. But here's the current state of Jimmy's R32. So next is a little bit more prep, a little bit more work, and then that bay will be color matched to the rest of the car, and it'll kind of be shelved for a little while. The customer who bought that car is going pretty ham, Squad 2012. Needless to say, I'm super excited. So I'm probably gonna end the video there because I've got a bunch of stuff to do, and it's Sunday. So I'll say it one last time, if you haven't entered for your chance to win the Civic, link is in the description. We've got some new merch that we're gonna drop later on. The current merch it's on is gonna be taken off, and we'll be announcing the winner of the Macro Toolbox very soon, and we have a surprise for that. So we'll see you guys next time.